on a rather chilly Friday night. It's freezing. Even in the house, it's cold. So tonight from Steam Brewery, it's Soul Train. This is a white gold IPA. And it does have some writing on, so let me read the writing so I know what I'm talking about. So back in Brunei's days, some believed the sound and motion of a locomotive could trigger passengers' dark desires and cause instant insanity. Driven by desire for something new, our APA updates the classic recipe and brings the ABV down to session strength. With tropical fruit and citrus flavours balanced out with a gentle biscuity maltiness, Soul Train is brewed for those thirsting for a crazy new craft ale. So yeah, in other words, it's a beer. So let's crack this one open. I've noticed no notifications again. Can't hear the email klaxon, as it were. Friday night, obviously tonight's the night when most people get takeaways. I've got a nice takeaway coming. Good evening. A wrap with a chicken kebab, basically, in a wrap, but with no salad. So there we go, Soul Train. Good evening. No, it's I entered the klaxon go off. I just read you a comment on the internet. Nearly 90 quid. Shoosh. Yeah, good bright gold. It's a golden white IPA, funnily enough. Good golden colour, little white head. And actually won this in a competition. Good evening. Last year. Yeah, 90 quid's a lot of money, isn't it? It's all right if you've got the spare Spondulics. See, it's come at the wrong week for me. Come next week, I might have been able to get a load, but this week, no. And it did the same in November. It was the wrong week. And I seen it, and by the time I got the money together, all the best ones had gone. And it was just some of the crappy stuff left. I mean, some of them 10% beers earlier were amazing. Jaipur X, 10%. Lucky buggers. Some good prices as well. The prices were fair for, for what they were. Nice hint of citrus in the taste. Quite a nice bite. It is 4.5%. So subtle, very subtle citrus nose. Into citrus in the flavour. So they must sell an awful amount of beers. I mean, I bet their site's been rammed since they put them online. I looked this morning and I didn't see anything. Maybe, yeah. Or wait for another big update and have the money ready to to spend and splurge. I mean, the amount of beer I've got, I've probably got enough anyway. But like your kids in the sweet shop, aren't you? You see something new and you think, I've got to have that. I've got to have it. And the likelihood is you ain't getting it. You ain't got the cash. You ain't got the cash. So yeah, I named. There was a competition on Facebook for Steam Brewery to name a beer. And I actually put in a suggestion called The New Normal. Yeah, definitely is. And I won the competition. I won a competition to win a box of mixed beers from Steam Brewery. So I got 12 beers, I think there was 6 different beers, or was there 5? 5 different beers. And this is only the second one I've actually reviewed from the box. I've drank all the multiples. They've already gone. They've already been drank. But you can't beat 3 beers, can you? In competitions as well. I never actually got to drink the one that I named, the New Normal, which is a shame. It'd have been nice to drink a beer that you've actually named. But hey-ho, maybe one day. And it's funny because that was more of a joke last year. Now the new normal is here, isn't it? It's So yeah, Friday night, I ain't got nothing to do this weekend. I've done my gardening, cash jobs, and yeah, so just a chill weekend. It's got produced. It was in cask and on draft. I did comment on their Facebook page, and somebody replied to me saying, "Oh, you can order it, blah blah blah." And I was thinking, yeah, well, I was hoping for a freebie. I think sometimes you've got to be cheeky, haven't you? But that's not me really. I don't like getting rejected or someone calling you a cheeky bastard. So no, I didn't. My dinner's incoming, so I can't even do a long review tonight because I don't know when. I'm going to get a message saying dinner's here, so it's going to kill the review. I was going to do a couple of reviews, but it's bobbed that. Hence why I put the review on early, the lager. I thought, well, was it a lager? No, it was a beer. And yeah, I did that review earlier. I've just watched I've been to the Organ Grinder pub both in Canning Circus in Nottingham and in Arnold. It's next to Asda in Arnold, which is in Nottingham. And yeah, we've been on one of their nights where, good evening. I still can't get on bloody Insta. I can't find how you get to these messages, unless I'm totally dim. I've looked on Messenger. I did some posting earlier, and I could not get to the sodding messages. They seem to. I have a similar issue with the messages on Raggy's on the Facebook page. Whether my phone or something I'm doing is wrong, I don't know. I'll have to try and through my computer later, have a nosy. So yeah, Blue Monkey Pub, yeah, cracking. Went in one night. There was a band playing. Had a good night in there. And Arnold in Nottingham is home to two very good. Fucking hell. Someone rings you when you're on a beer review, eh? I'll ring him back. That's the only problem with doing live, isn't it? You're chatting away and then some twat rings you. And there'll be a message in a minute from the wife saying, dinner's here. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I changed this song the other day, and I changed it a while ago and it didn't work. And I didn't realise on this phone I've got two SIM card ports. I only use one. And when I changed it, it went to the SIM card 1 instead of SIM card 2. God knows why, So I've had to, I need to sort that out. Put something different on. Probably something quiet. Or turn the ringtone off. So nice, bitey, citrusy beer, really. It is an IPA. It says it's a white gold IPA, but it's not a craft IPA for me. Yeah. Not a craft IPA, more of a traditional, IPA in that respect that you'd expect from most of normal breweries. Hence why it's in a bottle. The stuff that comes in cans is normally a lot more in your face craft beer. I mean, for me, there's a place for both because a lot of people don't want the craft stuff that's in your face, where the flavours are too strong. They want the stuff like this. I mean, I've got a mate, and he is a big beer fan, and he will not touch like the Brewdog's Punk IPA. Right, I'll have a try of that later. When I come off the phone later, I'll have a try. I've had people saying to me before, I've sent you a message on Instagram, and I says, well, I ain't seen any messages. I'll probably go on tonight, and there's like 10 messages there, I'll be gutted if there's messages saying, we want to send you a load of free beer, and then like, oh shit, I missed it. A bit sod's law, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's got a good taste to it. Very more traditional, but yeah, good tasting beer. I reviewed a porter that was one of theirs. Can't remember the name of it for the life. And that was really decent, really decent. I think it was a vanilla porter. But, well, my email address is on most videos that I post. The email, you know when I do actually the full edit, if you look back a couple of videos that I've done today, you'll see my email address at the bottom of the YouTube. You know when you click the thing to see the description, my email's there all the time. That's my email I use for the internet, for my website. I can filter out, because it's Hotmail, I can filter out a lot of the porno emails and Viagra and those people wanting to send me 10 million quid. Some Nigerian bloke wanting to send me 10 million. One of these days, cheers. One of these days, I'm going to actually reply to them and say, oh yeah, I'm really, really interested. And then give them absolute bollocks details. Yeah. Give them absolute bollocks details. And, really send them down the wrong road. It's like these idiots on Facebook. I don't know if you've seen it, but on certain Facebook pages, they've got all these fake Facebook pages now. And I post on B&M a lot, only for their competitions. And I got a friend request from B&M, and I'm thinking, that's a bit odd. A friend request. You don't normally get friend requests. So I clicked it to accept, and I totally straight away realised that it's some dickhead. So I, straight away unfriended it. Yeah. And I realised then that these people are what they're doing. So now, if ever I see, somebody doing that, I absolutely troll them, and I report them to Facebook straight away. Just for a laugh. Because official sites don't friend request anyone. Only personal accounts do friend requests. So yeah, dickhead. You see a lot of fake competition pages and that sort of thing as well. I mean, when you enter competitions, like on Instagram and Facebook, my God, where they want you to follow some crappy site. And I don't mind following breweries because I find that interesting. But I'm not, all these people making sausage rolls and all that. You think, oh, for God's sakes. So I'll follow them up to a time when I know I haven't won the competition. And then straight after Christmas, I am knocking off one after another. Same on Facebook. And I whittle it down that I get back to just my friends and a few people that I actually, companies I actually follow. Otherwise, you never actually see anything your friends are posting. I mean, that's what Facebook's for, really, to see what your friends are doing. Not to, get all the rammel. Unless it's a decent site doing lots of competitions, then you don't mind so much. I'm on a group where they post holiday competitions. Yeah. And these twats just want your information. And you see, a lot of us are clued up. I mean, every now and again, though, I'll get an email and it's got me. And I'm like, eh? And, I look at it and think, is this legit? Whereas most emails, you look and you think, fuck off, and you delete, just get rid. I mean, because I own a website, I get loads of emails asking to post links and articles. You reply, tell them what you charge, and you never hear back from them. So they're either just wasting your time in the first place, or they think you're going to do it for some silly price. And nah. But then again, if it's beer money, you don't mind. If it's the right price for a bit of beer money, then job's good. And you've got to be careful. You see, clicking on links, it's deadly. Clicking on anything attached, unless you know if it's from somebody you know, and you can verify it beforehand. Clicking on attachments is so dodgy, even with all your antiviruses and that's set up. And let's be fair, going on dodgy sites, downloading films and downloading music and that, you've got to be so careful. I mean, these days, unless you've got a VPN, you won't touch Pirate Bay for love nor money. I mean, half the time these days, you can't see anything on British, on the internet in Britain now. No, far too clever for that shit. I've had somebody try and take my website, and I had to get my mate who lives in Sweden, who's my server admin. What he did, he got one of the world's best hackers to re-hack the website back, and well, I think he gave him a little bit of shit back as well. So yeah, it taught them a lesson, because you get a lot of kids these days, and they use these tools, and well, you've seen it where they hack into the White House and that, and the Pentagon, and you know, so it's not hard. I mean, I've just watched, yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, I've just watched Vision, WandaVision on Disney Plus, the new episode. It's very interesting to understand at the moment. The storyline will come out much more in a bit, but bloody hell, it's taking some getting used to the storyline. I've had to put somebody on who breaks down videos to help me understand what the hell's going off. But I mean, I understand some of it, you know, being a Marvel fan, but not that much of a Marvel fan that I can understand every little angle that's going off. So, surprised I hadn't had my the wife phone down. Might be able to get another sneaky reviewing. You never know. Something small. Yeah. And we'll see if the notifications come on for the next review. So yeah, for me, a good traditional beer. Hints of citrus. A very subtle hint of citrus on the nose. Hint of citrus on the taste. Easy drinking. 4.5%. I tell you what, it's got me. I can definitely feel it. And as I've said before with all beers, when you drink something new, your body doesn't know that beer. Your brain doesn't know that beer. And new beers do get you more. I can drink wine that I've drank before, or that homebrew that's a hell of a lot stronger than this. Doesn't hit me at all. No, it does seem that way. I'll have to put it, do a post on the channel. Good evening. I'll have to put a post on the channel beforehand just to let people know, because yeah, YouTube's notifications are crap again. So yeah, I've got a couple more from this brewery to review, but a good traditional beer. And hopefully one day I'll get to try the new normal, the one beer that I actually named. It's like it's my, you know, it's nice to have a beer that you named. Might have to make a beer, try and make a beer myself and call it Raggy's Beer. No, not going that far. Cheers. Yeah, I'm very different to other reviewers, I suppose, anyway. I don't really watch anybody else's reviews, so I won't really know. It would be bloody strong. Yeah, I won't mess about. Well, yeah, it would be a good name, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and these notifications. I didn't get any last night either, because I can hear the email go through. And it's weird, because they're emailing me to tell me that I'm live on my channel, which I don't understand. Yeah. I don't understand why I'd receive an email from my own videos. It's, yeah, it's strange. But obviously, no email tonight. Oh, just had an email. Or can I? I'll have to check. I mean, it doesn't bother me. It just makes me laugh. No, that was on WhatsApp, funnily enough. It was when I do the garden. Well, it was the old blokes. He's passed away. Yeah, he passed away, and I'm carrying on doing the garden, and it was a WhatsApp message from his daughter, funnily enough. So out of 5, oh shit, spilled some on my leg. I actually like this. It was a really nice traditional tasting beer, and you know, there's room for both craft and traditional. Not everybody wants the craft stuff, not everybody, but then sometimes it's nice to flip between the two variants. For me, very much a traditional area beer. They call it a craft ale on the back, but no, I think it's very much in the traditional camp. Subtle citrus nose, citrus on the taste, but again, more subtle. It's definitely there, but it's more subtle. But a good tasting beer throughout. And to say it's only 4.5%, bloody hell, feeling half tanked. And yeah, very enjoyable. Out of 5. For me, about 4.2 out of 5. And that's it for this review. I'm going to do another quick review because I'm waiting. My dinner's going to come any minute. So I dare it be long. It'll have to be one of them reviews where I neck it if I have to. But yeah, thank you all for watching and commenting. And if you see it, I'll be back on in about 2 minutes. Ooh. It's Steam Brewery. And yeah, I'm not sure where it's from, to be honest. Doesn't say on the back. Oh, hold on. Wiltshire. Yeah, Steam Brewery in Wiltshire. And yeah, very nice beer. One of them that you'd want on tap in a pub. When, and that's the big question, when we're allowed back in pubs, for God knows. You keep hearing all this bloody news. Baileys are lovely. Yeah. The amount of different Baileys is awesome. There's so many out there. Anyway, back in a few minutes. So if you see it click, I won't be long. Cheers.